it's the start of a new working week. Slightly damp start. We've had Storm Callum has passed over this weekend, and so everything's damp and soggy. It's a little bit dribbly now, but nothing major. So as I say, on the way to work, and I thought for something a little bit different, I'd do you a quick video this week of my week at work. Hope you enjoy it. Welcome to the shipping container of stuff. So behind me here is the shipping container, which is ground zero really for my business. It contains all manner of things which you won't be able to see because it's so dark in here this morning. But you know, all the rakes, the tools, mowers, hedge cutters, trimmers, all of that. It's all in here. Also some bicycles at the moment. There's one there that needs to go back to my brother. There's another one here, which is my general duties bike, and there's the old faithful Ubermundo at the back, which was of course the chief dog carrying bike. Yeah, so there is a system. It's not much of a system, but there is one. I've still got more tidying to do in here, obviously, but at least I know where everything is, so that's the main thing. Now it's time to load up the van and the trailer and get on with the working day. Got to the job, and it's a general garden prune tidy up. What the customer wants, what the customer gets. Already done the pyracantha. Just about to do the hedge at the front of the garden there. The birch tree they want reducing in height and sort of siding in a little bit. Not the best time of year to do it, but certainly better than doing it in the spring. Ideally it should be done when it's completely finished in winter. General pruning back. It's a very mature garden, this. Birch tree came down, the remains of the birch tree came down in Storm Callum, so that's got to go. Nice bit of tinder on there. Taking all of this back, take the conifers back, conifers at the back, take the holly down, reduction on the weigela, take the fuchsia back, and sort of cut a path through there to the other side of the house. So plenty to be getting on with. That's me all loaded up then. I've just headed halfway home, and I've stopped off at another place to do a quick quote for a lady I've worked for in the past. And now I'm off to unload the trailer. Tuesday. I've just realised it's the end of the day and I haven't filmed anything, but I went to the old folks and cleared up their garden rubbish, so I've got a load of that in the trailer behind me, and I probably need to turn my headphones down. Yeah. Wednesday. Well, yes, it's Wednesday, and I have been tasked with a seemingly impossible task. Benson, who is a lovely black Labrador, young black Labrador, who lives at this house, has developed a taste for yew berries, and he eats them whenever he can. however he can. Now, as we all know, the yew-berry is poisonous, but it's actually not entirely poisonous, because the flesh isn't poisonous. It's the hard centre that is the poisonous bit. But somehow Benson is managing to eat them without crushing that centre bit and getting away with it. But I don't know quite how he's doing it. But I've been asked to clear up the yew berries, and if I just show you the yew tree that they're coming off of. So as we can see, it's a pretty impossible task really, but I'm going to do the best I can, and that means Benson can be let out in the garden again. Yeah, so there we go, that's a job for today. But we are of course in autumn, it's leaf blowing season anyway. Get them bagged up, get them on the leaf mulch pile, and good to go. Here we are at the leaf bin. As you can see, I've only just started filling it for this year. Over there in the background is one of the compost heaps. This one is a pretty substantial heap, and what I do with that, I operate that as a compost tractor. So just pile it on and then move it over sort of periodically, which turns the heap and exposes compost that's available for use at the bottom of the heap, and then move it back again. So I just sort of stir it around. I use a manure drag to do that. This pile here next to the barrow, this is all sort of burnable stuff. So that all ends up on the bonfire, which is just over there in the background. I always move stuff onto the fire to burn it, just in case there's any critters living in here, because we don't want to cause problems for them. Thursday. Just taking softwood cuttings, and I'm going to pot these up, and hopefully they'll root by the spring. And that is it. Can I start calling you Shadow? Not allowed in the vegetable garden, are you? Just planting in some spring bulbs so they're in before I end up taking out the geraniums. I say geraniums, they're technically pelargoniums, but since everyone calls them geraniums, that's what we'll call them. So that's what I'm doing, just replanting these bulbs from along the outside wall of the manor house that I work at. I lifted the bulbs earlier in the spring, or after the spring, early summer. Dried them out, kept them in storage while the geraniums were in, and I was just popping the bulbs back in. That's this side up to the gate done, and I've just got the other side over there up to the white gate to do. There's the house in its frontal splendour, and that's Thursday done. So on to Friday. Friday's going to be a bit of a different day. kind of a day off, but still part of my working week really as well.
Friday.
Yeah, that's right, people. It's Friday morning. I am heading up to Milton Keynes. I've got a load of slabs in the back of the van for my brother. I've got a bike that I lend to him on a sort of permanent basis in the back of the van. I just borrowed it for a mountain bike event a couple of weekends ago. And then I'm off to meet a chap called Roy Pink, who I'm picking up a penny farthing from today. He someone I've known for a long time, and I'm going to be borrowing one of his penny farthings to use in a piece of theatre work which is coming up on Sunday. One of my friends is a dance choreographer with a local company, and they needed somebody in their performance who can ride a penny farthing. It's an outdoor performance. They need someone that can ride this penny farthing and just ride through the performance, as far as I know. So that's what that's all about. So yeah, a bit of a varied day today, lots and lots going on. So hopefully I'll get to see the performance space. I've got to pop into my parents' house as well, because I've got a clock to drop off to my father. I've got an 19th century postman's clock, which I need to drop off to him. So that's that. So that's the whole day, other than what's happening this evening.